this is gonna be a super lo-fi and chill ASMR video. I'm not gonna be doing anything too crazy. I might get some brushing on the mic if I'm feeling up for it. But honestly, today I just really wanted to just catch up and have a chat. Okay. Today is a little bit before I have a busy May. So I'm spending the evening doing a lot of recording and stuff, but it's really fun and I'm really enjoying it. I've kind of enjoyed giving myself these weekly projects in the ASMR videos because we upload over here every single Tuesday, even when I'm busy and away from the computer. I try to make sure that I have stuff pre-recorded, which can be a little bit difficult at times, but we do our best. But I gotta admit that it's been really interesting to learn more about the ASMR process. I've done ASMR a little bit here and there, but this is the most that I've done recently with the channel. And I really appreciate those of you that decide to watch these and keep rewatching them to fall asleep to. So thank you so much for spending your evenings with me. This video will be outdated at some point, but I feel like it's important to show my true self in some of these videos rather than just a character or a script. Or, well, to be honest with you guys, I don't think I've scripted any of these videos. They're all just totally natural. But even still, sometimes it's important to see the person behind it all. So hello. But I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you've had a good day. Gosh, what's been going on with me lately? This is almost going to be like a diary. Well, I've been busy. I've been trying to make sure that I see my friends in real life and keep up with my friends online, which sounds like it wouldn't be difficult, but it can be. I feel bad sometimes because I feel like I'm not as active as I should be. I do tend to prioritize making things rather than being available all the time, I suppose, for like a conversation. If I'm not streaming, then I'm usually recording. If I'm not recording, then I'm usually editing. And if I'm not doing any of those, then I'm probably asleep. But I just love doing it. I really do. I've always used, always needed a creative outlet, I suppose. And in the last year and a bit, I want to say that I've been really finding my footing within the creator world and editing and making thumbnails and trying to post more regularly. I really struggle to say that word. But yeah, this is like my baby, you know. I've had the Jam Jarhead channel on Twitch for 4 years, and I've only really just started to build it up more and more. I mean, I started doing all of this when I was at university, so it was never too serious, you know. It was always just kind of for fun. And then as I got more and more into it, started to realize that it's something that I'd really like to do all the time. I think honestly, last year, 2025, was really hard for me. wish me luck. Um, but there's something really nice about knowing that you've got time off coming up, and also something kind of scary about it. Not scary, but it's like I know that I've got time coming up. I've got time off coming up soon. Um, but I get worried that while I'm away, maybe I'll miss out on a lot of stuff, or maybe stuff will slow down because I'm not being as active. Um, and I think a lot of people don't want things like that to happen, but sometimes it's inevitable, and it's better to have it be out of your control anyway, because if it was in my control, then I would never stop. And I'd be making excuses all the time to just keep making content and to keep doing the things that I'm doing, and I would never have a break. And it's important to take time off and to give yourselves the space that you need away even from the things that you love, because you can get burnout if you don't do that, and I don't want that. Burnout is one of the hardest things to go through as a creative person, whether it's art burnout, just creating stuff burnout, or just working in general. It's really hard. I really look up to people that can keep going even with the burnout, but I feel sorry as well because I feel like it must be so exhausting, so tiring to do that. But everyone's different, and it's not a bad thing at all to be like that, you guys. But it's important to know your limits, and I know mine very well. But yeah, other than that, life is good, honestly. I'm really happy. I think for the first time, not in a while, but for the first time genuinely, probably since at least the start of the year, maybe end of last year, I feel at peace. I feel very calm. I don't know what changed. I think at the start of the year I had a lot of expectations for myself that were honestly never confirmed that they were going to happen. There was never any confirmation that the things I wanted were definitely going to happen. And I think because they didn't happen, I really felt let down. I felt like I'd let myself down. I felt like I'd let a lot of people down. But I've been a lot kinder to myself since then. And I've sort of, I suppose, figured out that it's not in my control. I have no power over it. I can't say when things are gonna get easier. I've realised also that I'm being very loose with my wording, and it's honestly just that it's a lot of personal things. But essentially, well, at this current point, I'm unemployed, and I have been for over a year. Hence why last year was so difficult for a lot of different reasons. But I really set myself up with this ambition that I would have a job by now. And it was just a lot of rejection, which after a while becomes exhausting. So I got really burnt out. And then something happened, I guess it got to me, and it exploded. And then I realised that it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. And I don't know, I just kind of felt better afterwards. that anxiety and the uncertainty of what's actually gonna happen. Um, but I feel at peace knowing that I'm doing my very best, and that's all that I can honestly do. I'm doing everything in my power to keep myself busy, support myself, support my loved ones, be there for my friends, make the content I want, make the art that I want, and still be applying myself every day to things. And honestly, that's all that I can do. If I beat myself up for that, then that's just being unfair. Because I'm trying really hard, and my mindset is very different to what it was last year. And I think it's for the best. So, despite the hardships, I've gone to this point and I've survived. And it's been stressful, but I'm still doing it. I will be okay. That's honestly what I think. And at some point, something will change. Something good will happen because it has to. And then all of these worries that I've had for the past year, they won't matter anymore. Because they won't be a problem for me anymore. So I just gotta keep going. Gotta keep fighting. But other than that, I'm okay. It sounds like a lot, but it's honestly a lot better than what it was. I think last year I was dealing with it bad, and this year I've kind of locked in more, I suppose, or focused myself more on, trying to see the positives rather than looking at all the negatives. So that's good. And if you can take anything away from this, it's just that we need to be nice to ourselves, and we need to be understanding that sometimes all that we can do is our best, and the rest isn't up to us what happens. But as long as I'm doing my best, then I'm happy. And I hope you are too. But yeah, I think that's it from me today. Just a little ramble. By the time this comes out,